Hey, it's Mopar Keith here at Knoll Automotive. Let's check out what's going on in the shop this week. Let's talk about Al's 1970 Super Bee. We've been working on this car for maybe 2.5, 3 years, and it's just about ready to hit the road. And we're getting ready for the Belvedere show in Illinois this coming weekend. And I'd like to do a little video of the underside. So let's talk about some of the stuff that we have underneath this car. One of the biggest improvements and modifications to any Mopar is changing out the K-frame. A lot of reasons that this happens is to get rid of the torsion bars and to increase steering stability and get rid of that old-timey steering box. So this is a RMS or Riley Motorsport front suspension. It's the whole entire K-frame and engine cradle, and we get rid of the torsion bars and add coilover springs. QA1 products in here. Requires a little bit of frame modification, but they're actually really easy to install. You can do one in an afternoon. And we did all the mock-up. And we did the restoration on this car, so we also added the US Car Tool stiffening kit. So that is the frame connectors, torque boxes, inner frame supports, and it also includes the lower core support. Let me zoom in here and maybe get a little bit of that. So there's the lower core support reinforcement. So we've also got a 440 4-speed. This is originally a 383 4-speed car, but Al wanted to up that to a 600 plus horsepower 440. Now, Sheppard Machine Shop here in Eastern Iowa did an awesome job on the engine, and we'll talk about that later, but it's pushing over 600 horsepower, board and stroke 440. And we've got TTI ceramic coated headers, 3-inch exhaust. We got Willwood brakes and Flaming River steering, rack and pinion system. We've got a stock A833 4-speed transmission, and we've got the stock drive shaft and 8 3/4 rear end. Now, we don't have a drive shaft loop in this, but we plan to install one later on. So we've got Doug's headers, electric cutouts, and Jerome did an awesome job on wiring those up. And we had Professional Muffler in Iowa City bend up some custom 3-inch exhaust and weld everything together. So this is looking pretty good. We've got Flowmaster 40 series. So this thing, it's a little bit noisy, but if you really want to make it noisy, you open up the cutouts. And then we've also got the Riley Motorsport 4-link suspension with the QA1 coilover shocks. And then we've also got the Tanks Inc. Painted and coated fuel tank with the inboard or fuel pump inside the tank there. And then we're also waiting on some chrome 3-inch exhaust tips. So right now we got basically they're like school bus tips on the end of that, but we'll get some factory looking 3-inch tips to go on that.